49 pence worth of jam. The whole thing is 49 pence from Asda Stores Limited. I've got 140 grams of sugar. I've got Allison's bread yeast. In this is 100 grams for £1.50. Now on the boil, it's literally boiling up. I've got about, I don't know, a litre, maybe just under. So for yeast nutrient, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of this Allison's bread yeast. It's going in the water, and I'm going to boil that. It's going to continue boiling for 10 minutes. So whisk it in, put it back on the heat, and it's going to boil for 10 minutes. What that's going to do, 1, it's going to kill the yeast. 2, it's going to split open the cells as well. And then that will be yeast nutrient for the live yeast I put into the final product. And obviously we're going to need a fermenting vessel. Sterilized. I'll see you in 10 minutes. So that's boiled up lovely for 10 minutes. That yeast has hopefully been split apart. This is the creamy colour you're looking for. Now, if everything goes to plan, this is going to cost 19 pence per litre. 19 pence per litre. I'm just going to put the jam straight into this hot yeast nutrient liquid. Break it down the best I can. You can see it's dissolving. The liquid is turning lovely red colour. I'm going to add 140 grams of sugar. Whisk this in. So everything is dissolved, and I've just got a nice, very sweet strawberry liquid. So this is hopefully going to yield a 4 to 6% cider strength drink. So now I'm just topping it up with water. Up until about the 4 litre mark. About there. I'm going to take a gravity reading. I was hoping for 1.040, but I will take anything from 1.030 to 1.04 something. So that is bang on 1.030. That'll do me. Now I'm not after a strong brew, guys. I want something refreshing, cold and fizzy. Something which I would enjoy to drink. So in goes the 1 level teaspoon of bread yeast. Now, I'm just going to fit the airlock. I'm not going to swirl it because that yeast will 100% start to clump up the top. So I'm just going to resist the swirl. Wedge him in nice and tight. I want to swirl it. I'm not going to swirl it. I'm just going to set it aside. The temperature now is 20 degrees in the day, possibly 10 degrees in the night. I think it'll be okay, unless the jam has had, it's got pectin in, you know, but I'm hopeful. So I'm going to set this aside, and guys, as soon as it starts fermenting, that's the next thing you're going to see. What a shocker, look at this. Like 3 hours later, look at that. And the airlock is going. I can't believe it. Look at that. This strawberry cider is also going nuts. I have decided to swirl it around and it's popping. Happy days. Okay, so this jam brew, it's been 6 days and the airlock activity is still quite active, but I just figured let's take a gravity reading to see what's happening. And at day 6 we're on 1.014. So not bad, and like I said, it's still going. So we'll give it some time, and I'll be back in maybe another 6 days for another test. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, this jam hard soda has been going for another 4 days, and I figured it's time for another gravity reading. When I did my other jam wines, I gave up on them because they took months, but this process is a little bit different. What yeast am I using? Bread yeast. I think the bread yeast is a slow burner on these jam ones. But we're definitely getting there. That is just above 1.000. That's 1.001. So actually not bad going. I'll give it another 4 or 5 days and we'll see. If the sugar level is still the same, then it's time to transfer out and hopefully try and get it clear. But at 19 pence a litre, I'm not sure if it's worth trying to clear it. I haven't put any chemicals in to clear it. The question is it going to be drinkable after 19 pence per litre? That's the question. What's it smell like? Oh, you're going to think I'm crazy. It smells like honey to me. It smells like honey. Or jam sponge. Anyway, it's really nice. Right. Yep, I'm just going to set this back up. 25 degrees. And I'll see you in a few days. Right, 5 days ago, this was on 1.001. So I'm just going to check it again. There's been no airlock activity. I'm just making sure. Well, it's finished. It might be lower than 1.001. But bearing in mind, I've only used bread yeast. And bread yeast as nutrient. And I'm not expecting this to get clear, purely because jam is full of pectin. I think, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they use pectin in jam to thicken it, and that must be a lot. Okay, that's dropped nicely actually. Let it stop moving. That is on 0.998. 0.9. That is on 0.996. This is a real good result for bread yeast and for jam, because I did one before and it just didn't finish. So let's take this out and put it in a new vessel. The sediment on the bottom is very loose, and that's expected with bread yeast. The yeast don't flocculate and stick together tight very well in bread yeast, and there's bits floating around. So the plan is to get this into this vessel, and hopefully, I'm not expecting it to clear out, but I just want to get all the lumps out. Like I say, it's so loose. I might have got a bit in there, but what's going to happen is I'm going to let this condition and then rack it off what's left there again. So I'll see you in however many days I believe is settled, and I'll see you in a minute. So this has been sat now for 11 days. It is pretty damn clear. I don't think it's going to get any clearer, if possible, but we won't know for sure until it's in a glass. Anyway, I'm going to take it off the lees into this vessel. Okay, I did disturb the lees a little bit, but I do believe that's because bread yeast just doesn't flocculate very well. And by flocculate, guys, if you're not sure what the term means, is when the yeast are done and there's no more sugar and it's time for them to sort of stop, they produce a protein on the outside which is like a velcro, sort of sticky velcro, which recognizes other yeast, and they stick together and they'll clump and form when they fall, and form on the bottom. And different yeast strains, they're all the same yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, but they have different properties, and bread yeast does not have a good flocculation property where they stick together very tightly. It's got a little, it's not like crystal clear. Well, it might be, it might just be the colour that, you know, is clear enough. That is clear enough for me. And I can see I've got a smidge under 4 litres, so I'm going to fill 4 of these now. And I've also decided not to carbonate things yet until I get smaller bottles. I will probably say this in many videos until my on order from Amazon. I've got these are a litre, but I've got 500ml ones coming. So I can pour it out. Once I've naturally carbonated it, it will still have its sediment in the bottom. So I can pour it all out carefully and keep the sediment and stop, so I don't get any in my glass. Because I found when I'm drinking with the sediment out of these, it's giving me a lively tummy. So now I've got it in this vessel with no sediment, aka lees, on the bottom. It's a lot less stressful to try and bottle without getting sediment into your bottles. So I've got, I don't know where the litre mark is on these bottles, so you know, is what it is. So I've got almost 4 litres, but it looks like I've got 3 2/3 of a litre. I'll be putting 1 bottle in the fridge to have a taste of tomorrow. So I'll see you in a second. Taste test time. It's been bashing out all the shopping for Asda around the valleys, and it's time for a little drinkies. Well, let's get in the glass. 19p a litre. I hope it tastes of strawberry. It's got a very slight tinge of redness to it. If I'm honest, it's got more of like a Keelio colour to it. But that's basically what it is, isn't it? Anyway. Not much aroma, but I think it's because it's been chilling for about 2 days. What is this? This is 4.5%. And the whole thing cost less than £1. A gallon for less than £1. But is it drinkable? Right, cheers everybody. It's very water-like. Not very strawberry. I did only use bread yeast and 1 jar. If you want to add another jar of 49p jam, I would advise that. It's just super cold, super watery. There's not much body to it. I suppose you can expect that for £1 for a gallon, but it is 4.5%, 4.5%. It is, you know, I've got 4 litres of it. That's gonna do me a decent night. There's like a hint of strawberry. Not much at all. Nothing offensive. Okay, I will drink this, but it's not hitting you with a punch. So make up your own mind. Would you want to do it or would you not want to do it? Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.